Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Rob Scott over here at Thrash and Supply. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my 2003 Dyna. This dyno is actually made for the 100th anniversary of Harley. They were established in 1903. As you can see, this bike does have the custom badges, a little bit different custom paint scheme. There is a couple different options of the paint scheme of the 2003. A couple different things. The cases are stamped with a custom badge that does match the tank. I ended up picking up this 2003 Dyna over in Huntington Beach. When I first picked up the bike, it did have the forward controls on it, had some taller ape hanger bars on here, some slam shocks in the rear. Picked it up for a really good price. I wasn't trying to put too much money into it and wanted to change a couple things. So first things first, I definitely swapped to the mid controls, put some Thrashing P54s on there. Next thing was getting rid of those ape hanger bars and doing some 9.5-inch pullbacks with the high bends over here at Thrash and Supply. I'm a little bit shorter of a guy, 5'9"-ish, and I hate that straight arm feeling with the straight risers, and I actually have the same setup on my FXR, super comfortable. But the pullbacks get your handlebars a little bit closer to you, a little bit more comfortable, my personal preference. So right now I've got the escape bags and the handlebar bag plus on this bike. I did have the fuel bottle with the canister holster. I do have another canister holster holding my hydro flask in here. These were essential for the Sturgis trip. I mean, the amount of gear I could put in here, my rain gear, my rain jacket, camera, all my other goodies. I did have a sissy bar attached to here with the Mission duffel bag. Really came in clutch. I mean, 10 days worth of clothes, having the dirty clothes divider to be able to separate everything out, really came in clutch. So this bike originally came with some goofy forwards with some aftermarket pegs on here. I wasn't really a fan of them. Ended up swapping for the black P54s for the front and the burnout pegs in the rear. Love these parts, CNC 6061 aircraft grade aluminum made right here in America. And I paired those pegs with the billet shifter tip from Thrash and Supply. I hated ruining my shoes with the stock rubber pegs. A lot smoother shifting against the CNC billet material. So this bike originally came with a super long chrome pipe. I wasn't really a fan of it. Wanted something a little bit shorter, a little bit more performance. So I ended up going with the Thrash and Supply OG exhaust with the removable baffle. I do have the 1942 baffle in here, which is the stepped dog ball baffle. Great performance. I actually had this bike dynoed in Moore Park by Comanche Cycles. 92 horsepower, 98 foot-pounds of torque. We believe it does have a 95-inch kit with those numbers. It is paired with the Mikuni 42 carburetor. So I've owned a couple bikes over the years between FXR, Sportster, baggers. This is actually my first Dyna, throwing some risers, pipe, and you know, you're kind of dialed, and super stoked on how easy it was to set this thing up how I wanted it, make it mine. And thank you guys for checking out my 03 Dyna. See you on down the road.